Create the vision. Go up here and create the vision. Go in here and create the vision. What's going on, good people? Peace be still. Listen, this is the 79th installment of Mighty Mondays with yours truly, Coach Mitchell. Listen, stay encouraged. I know it's the beginning of the year and we had all these dreams, goals, and aspirations and things that we wanted to see unfold in our life, and it just don't look like it's going to materialize. Like there's a lot of fear, a lot of doubt, discouragement, seeping in and whatnot. And you didn't picked it up at the beginning of the year and you set it down. Listen, I want you to stay encouraged. I want you to stay encouraged. And not only that, listen, go sit down somewhere very quiet. And just get back to the drawing board. Get back to the inner blueprint, right? Just go sit down. Take a time out. Go sit down in a quiet place and not even get your pen and pad out yet. I want you to just envision what it is that you want to see in your life. I want you to sit down and envision what you want to see unfold. Create the vision. Go up here and create the vision. Go in here and create the vision. And make it plain. I didn't want to say that part, man, but you know what I'm saying? Because it's so cliche. And I'm but I don't want to sound cliche, but I'm for real, making the vision and believing that it's possible to happen. One of my favorite speakers is Les Brown. And, for years I've watched him do, talks and lectures and teachings and all of this different stuff, listen to audio books. And even to this day, you know what I'm saying? To this day, I've seen him come across my timeline. And the first thing that he says in the beginning of everything that he does, the first two things, I'll say this. He say, you got something special in you. Right? He say, you got something special in you. And he say, I want you to believe that what it is that you want is possible. It's possible. And I was man, he say the same thing all the time. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, I'm man, that's his thing. He always say it's possible and you got something special in you. And the older I had got, the more I matured, I'm that's why. He says this, that's wisdom speaking, because he that is the biggest hang up that most of us have. We don't believe it's possible, and we don't understand that we have something potent in us, that we are powerful. You know what I'm saying? That we are made in the image and likeness of something great. You know what I'm saying? That we have, we're a fragment of the source of power, of order. We don't understand that about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't understand that, we don't realize that anything is possible for us. As long as we can see it, and as long as we believe it, it's possible. It's possible. So this is what I mean by going back to the drawing board. Do you believe you can lose the weight? Do you believe you can pay down these debts? Do you believe it? Do you believe you can be successful at business? Do you believe it? Do you believe it? Do you believe you are incredible? Do you believe that there's something amazing about you? Do you understand the power that you have? Do you realize that everybody is self-made? Everybody, like the richest to the poorest or whatever have you, everybody. The people who have amazing marriages are self-made, and the people who don't are self-made. Do you believe that? Do you understand that that's the case? Right? That you have the ability to cause in your life. You can cause. You can create. You are creative. You are a fragment of the creator. You are special. You can do this. It takes, listen, the same power that I'm telling you that you have to create what you've currently created. You use that same power and manage it in a way where it creates that amazing life that you want to live. On the other end of the spectrum, you can create something amazing with that same power. You have that power. You are potent. You have unlimited possibilities within you. You have it. You have it. And I just want you to stay encouraged and understand that and know that anything is possible. So going back to the drawing board and envisioning as though anything is possible. Like, you can lose this weight. You can get rid of this debt. You can build a successful business. You can foster better relationships. You can do this. These things are possible. Like, if it's possible to have trash relationships, it's possible to have great ones. You know what I'm saying? If it's possible for you to be in serious debt, it's possible for you to get out of it and be way above water. Forget head above water. You could be way above water. You could be on a yacht above water. Forget having your head out of water. Like, if this is possible, this is possible. And all you got to do is like lean your thoughts, your feelings and emotions in that direction. And whenever you have an adverse thought, a discouraging thought, I need you to combat it with something powerful, something encouraging. Create an affirmation and repeat it to yourself like, no, I'm going to get this done. No, it's still possible. No, I am not going to waver. I need you to say that and believe it. I'm not going to waver. As soon as that thought come, I need you to fight it off with those words. There's life and death in the tongue. I need you to use it for life, to sustain life in the vision, to sustain life in the vision. Listen, look, create the vision. Sit down before you pull out pen and pad. Just sit down and create the vision. Envision it. Envision it. Envision yourself being there. Envision yourself experiencing it. You know what I'm saying? Wholeheartedly just envisioning it. Like what it would be like. What type of thoughts that you will have. You know what I'm saying? Experiencing that. And like, how would you feel? How would you feel? I need you to fully experience it and hear. And when you do this, now you can take out the pen and pad and put it down on paper. And put it down on paper. And when you do this, I want you to love on it. And what do I mean by love on it? Like, I'm talking about accept it. Accept it. Have reverence for it. Respect the vision. Respect it. Have too much respect for the vision where you won't let it go. You know what I'm saying? Have so much love for it that it's unconditional. No matter what the conditions, I'm going to love on it. And it's going to come to fruition. It's going to materialize. If I can develop it in here, I can manifest it out here. It can come out here. It can happen out here. Everything started here. Everything around you was imagined. Everything started as a vision. Everything you see, everything you see, every person that you see get to a certain level, like they envisioned it first. Like I remember saying like to my wife, like, I want to be an avid reader, like successful people, like they read. Like, I need to be an avid reader. Like, I want to read books. I want to get, you know what I'm saying? I want to get in these books. I want to hit these books. And, you know, so my wife, she was like, all right, you know, for your birthday, I'm going to get you 2 books. She got me 2 books and I cover to cover read both of them, one at a time though. And I've read hundreds of books and it all started with one word. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say one page, but like for real, one word. One word. Like one word at a time, and then page by page, chapter by chapter, cover to cover. You know what I'm saying? It happened. It happened. But the vision, like what I envisioned, it came to which I had a vision, y'all. Like I had a vision. I just held on to it and I did not waver and I kept going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never a person like grabbing a book and man, listen, terrible student. I couldn't stand when it was time to read. I'm like, please don't call on me. You know what I'm saying? But somehow I got to this place where all of a sudden, like, I enjoy knowledge. Just enjoy knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But I had a vision, you know what I'm saying, to do this, to get it done, to read these books. And I just followed through with it. And I'm still faithful to it to this day. And what I'm telling y'all, like, listen, there's going to be challenges, but I want you to face them and keep hold to the vision. I want you to be faithful to the vision. Don't cheat on the vision. You know what I'm saying? Don't deviate from it. Be faithful to that vision, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You find yourself in those hard times and a challenge arise that you ain't ever dealt with before. Like, say, like, no, I'm standing my ground. I need this to happen for me. This has to happen. It's already happened up here. Like, I know it's possible. I need you to affirm some things. You know what I'm saying? I need you to continue to speak life into the vision. I need you to continue to love it. It's possible. Like, there's days you're not going to want to work out. You're not going to fit. Like, I promise you, you're not going to feel it. This is how I want you to interpret these moments, right? I need you to change the meaning. And it's so important for us to change the meaning and make it more purposeful. And this is what I mean. So in these moments where there's things like, okay, this is the vision, you know, and I'm following intuition. I'm allowing myself to gain intuition, inner teaching, and learning from within. Like, okay, what do I have to do? What do I have to act on? What do I feel like is very important, very imperative for the vision to continue to, you know, blossom? What is important? What do I have to do? You know what I'm saying? And doing these things, right? And when it comes to like working out or saving money or whatever your thing is, or the relationship thing, right? You have to change the meaning and make it more purposeful so that you continue to do the things that you have to do to continue that blossoming stage or process. So I'm saying, like, if you don't feel like working out, you say like, I don't feel like working out, right? I want you to reinterpret that and say like, oh, if I don't feel like working out, that means I don't feel like losing the weight, or I don't feel like being healthier. Like, I don't feel like meal prepping. Also, you don't feel like being healthier. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see it that way. Like, what's the ultimate thing that you're deciding in those moments, right? You know what I'm saying? What's the ultimate thing? Like, man, I don't think I can this, that. The moment you do this, you are deciding that you don't want the ultimate goal anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how serious it is. Like I always say, like, we are all sitting at God's table, right? And there's plentiful. We're all sitting at the table, right? With everything finished for us and ready for us and waiting on our recognition and our consumption of it, right? And the moment that you allow yourself to go down the path of, oh man, I don't really feel like this, or oh man, like I just don't know how it's going to happen, and you allow these crappy thoughts to come in, these negative thoughts to come in, you start to excuse yourself from the table, right? You're sitting at the table where anything is possible, and the moment you allow this stuff to seep in, you excuse yourself from the table. You like, can I be excused, right? So this is what excuses do. It excuses you from God's table, from the Creator's table, from the Source's table. Like, I want you to see it like that, but I need you to create a deeper meaning and make it more purposeful. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do this, this means this. Like, it don't just mean like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I just ain't feel like it, or I just ain't want to do this, or oh man, this paperwork, oh man, typing, oh writing, oh sending this, and you getting so caught up on that, and you like, I don't want to do that. But not wanting to do that means that you don't want to accomplish the ultimate goal, because these things lead to that, and they lead to it. So when you accomplishing these many tasks and whatnot, I want you to thank yourself. Like, it sounds crazy, it sounds mad egoic, but listen, thank yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God for giving you the power, and thank yourself for using it to your advantage. Thank yourself. I'm talking about after that workout, like, thank you for doing this. Thank you for having this self-respect. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? After you put aside whatever you wanted to put aside, or you do whatever steps is needed to create a better experience in your relationships, business, whatever have you, thank yourself. Like, along the way, thank yourself. Thank God for the power, and thank yourself for using it to your advantage. All right, so this is all I have for y'all today. Listen, it's a little long-winded. I love y'all. Stay peaceful, and thank you for watching another installment of Mighty Mondays.